was trained as a pianist and a composer in my college years, conservatory years, and I ended up for a number of different reasons working in film as a music editor in Los Angeles. Music editor is somebody who assists composers, certain technical support for composers who write scores for films, and we also provide what are called temporary scores or temp scores for films before they're previewed. I was always aware of Ibsen. I'd seen several plays. I was aware of his treatment of women, which was well ahead of his time. That's what I find, I think, most interesting about this play. It's a very intimate kind of drama. Characters are sort of well drawn out. So the challenge for me in this particular show was making sure that music addresses what it needs to address, but also has to be very transparent, because most of the dialogue is between two people. There's not a lot of exuberance, and so the music has to really tread very, very lightly, and that's a very interesting challenge. The character of Alida throughout the show until the very end is sort of undecided as to which way she should go. So her music reflects that. It's a kind of a whole tone scale, which is a kind of scale that never settles. You never feel like, oh, here's home. For the family and Wangel, I use a piece by Edvard Grieg, who's a late 19th, early 20th century Norwegian composer, a little piano piece called Homesickness, which for me represents the sort of bourgeois existence that they have, that's quite out of, a bit out of sync with the Alida character. And then the third major character is, of course, the stranger, who's the central conflict. And for that, I've tried to evoke the kind of force that he has, at least over Alida. Not only is there music representing that, but there's a bit of sound effects that I've incorporated into the music to try to suggest this power that he has. But at the same time, give him some humanity. He does have a certain claim over it.